Hi, my name is Joshua Himie. I am pleased to introduce to you Buffer Tech Consulting and our flagship product line, AthenGuard Solutions. At Buffer Tech, we are committed to empowering organizations across industry like oil and gas, finance, healthcare. We simplified risk-based approach to cybersecurity and enterprise asset management. Our solutions are designed to help you prioritize what matters the most, protect your assets, and ultimately prevail over complex challenges in today's dynamic environment. Our AthenGuard suite includes five powerful solutions. You have the insight and our advanced discovery and tracking, RBVM, a risk-based approach to vulnerability management, EAM, advanced grade asset management tailored for critical industries, patch, proactive patch management and automation, TAPE, our cutting-edge threat and intelligence platform for proactive defense. Today, we are going to focus on three of our most vital tools. RBVM to prioritize and remediate vulnerabilities effectively. EAM to manage and optimize your critical asset with precision. TAPE to harness real-world intelligence for proactive defense. Here is a demonstration for AthenGuard RBVM, our risk-based vulnerability management system. Let's begin with the dashboard, the central hub for managing vulnerabilities across your organization. Here you can see an overview of your vulnerability landscape, including the total number of assets being monitored, total number of vulnerability detected, high priority risk requiring immediate attention. You can generate reports, insights, and trends to track progress over time and identify recurring vulnerabilities. This high level help you quickly understand where to focus your resources and take action. Next, we're going to look at the critical and high risk vulnerabilities. This view highlights vulnerabilities based on severity level, like critical, high, medium, and also the risk score and the priority. Integrated with remediation, for each critical vulnerabilities, the system provides actionable recommendation for remediation. Moving on to the remediation summary. This session tracks the vulnerability that has been addressed. For each remediated vulnerabilities, you can see severity before remediation, date of remediation, the update risk after remediation. This ensures your team has the visibility into closed vulnerabilities and can validate impact of applied patches. Finally, let's explore the critical vulnerabilities section, which allow you to drive deeper individual threats. This detailed view include affected asset details. So for instance, we take ATL SEV 004 that has a share blade. We can click on the view to see the details of that vulnerability. The asset, the asset criticality, the title, and so forth. From here, you can immediately assign remediation task or remove reserve remediation. Now, let's explore the vulnerability list, which provide a detailed view of detected vulnerabilities. Each vulnerability is associated with an asset, prioritized by the severity and the risk score. For example, an asset with critical risk score are flagged for immediate remediation. and we have a button you can click on that takes you to the where that information is located. From this list, you can directly assign tasks for remediation, fetch additional data from API, export for your team. One thing I want to mention before closing is we can also export data and also import data as well. Import data from different sources. So we can either export a CSV or Excel or JSON or through API. As you can see, AthenGuard RBVM empower organizations to identify critical vulnerabilities, prioritize remediation effort based on business impact, streamline workflow with actionable insight, and streamline integration. Now, let's transition to the enterprise asset management solution. Here's a snapshot: asset by type, asset by criticalities. And you have different dashboards that tells you about the asset. So the asset health trend, asset utilization, asset compliance summary, incident overview, financial overview, IoT device status. This will also include a dynamic risk engine. This will be way based on the industry specific priorities. For instance, in healthcare, compliance risk may be precedent, while in oil and gas, operational risk might carry more weight. I'm going to go into the asset now. Let's explore that a bit. So this is the asset view that shows you everything about the asset. So you have the asset name, the type, the department it's assigned to, and the criticality. This module also have sustainability. As part of our commitment to innovation, EAM include tools to monitor energy consumption, track the carbon footprint of assets, align with corporate sustainability goals. Integration across AthenGuard Solution. EAM seamlessly integrate with RBVM as well as the patch, providing a comprehensive view of asset vulnerabilities. This enables you to link risk prioritization directly to asset management. Let's conclude by exploring our threat intelligence platform, a proactive tool designed to stay ahead of emerging threats. Tip aggregate data from multiple sources, including global threat field and a vulnerability database. Your organization internal data by combining these sources, Tip create a unified view of threat relevant to your environment. So let's explore some of the functions it has. Under the analytics, you have the threat categorization, threat severity, and the threat categories. So ransomware, phishing, malware. And this gives you a reset threat, which is a real-time threat alert. Also, we have threat trends. And finally, under the analytics, we have our threat field health. So this view give us it will let us know if a particular thread field is either having an error, is delayed, or it's active. So insight, we can see IOC management. So this now link to a particular indication of compromise. So you have the IP, the URL, and if there's a hash, you have the hash as well. Vulnerability intelligence. This is where tape also shines. This is where a threat is linked directly to your organization assets. So you have the servers and you have the threat that is, I mean, in this case, the vulnerability that is linked to it. You can also create a custom alert based on what you want to see. Let's let's explore a few more. Incident response dashboard. So the incident list, you have the severity, the description, the status, timestamp, and also the team it is assigned to. Compliance, you have the compliance framework, and also it tells you if they are compliant or not. Together, RBVM, EAM, tip, insight, as well as patch empower you to identify, prioritize, and manage risk. Stay ahead of the emerging threats and optimize the value of your critical assets. With AthenGuard, you are not just adopting a tool set, you are investing in the next generation security operation excellence. I want to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to be able to demonstrate this product, and I look forward to hearing from you. If you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of the day.